So the first thing we're going to do is make chicken nuggets. Of course, you can make chicken nuggets with kids. I just thought that was really easy and you get to use your hands. To make it more accessible and less germs everywhere, I have it prepped out, and I would suggest for you to do that too. We just have our tray over here, which we will bring closer to make our lives easier. I just went to ShopRite to get the ground chicken. In here, I have a little bit of mozzarella and a little bit of parmesan cheese to help flavor our nuggets. I'm also going to grab a little bit of cornstarch. It's still gluten-free and it's going to help keep everything together. You have the option to add an egg. I'm just going to because I have that option right now. And again, it'll help bind everything together. You're already wearing gloves while you're mixing everything, so you don't have to like worry about salmonella and such. I just feel like anytime you get to use your hands in the kitchen, it's a win. Make my life easiest. I'm going to put the cornstarch in first. I'm just going to do a little less than a tablespoon. So I don't want a ton of it, and I just want it to help bind everything. And I'm putting it right on top of the cheese because the cheese already has a little bit of starches on there, because while they shred it in the store, I forget what the coating is, it's not going to kill you. I feel this is a place for chunky cheese, or like crunchy cheese is in these nuggets. So I'm just going to add that extra dusting now. We're also going to go for some paprika, because I love it. We'll use that again later. And this Green Goddess blend from Trader Joe's, because it has just like about everything that I'd want to add in here. Onion, salt, pepper, garlic, lemon, a little bit of green onion, spinach powder. I just think it's delightful. Add a bunch. Sorry. And that's cute. Plastic didn't even rip. That's okay. Didn't break the egg yet or anything because I'll be using my hands, and then you can see it start from one end and become something incorporated at the end. If you wanted to make these more like a fast food style nugget, you could add a little bit of mustard, because that's the tang that you're tasting when you go to McDonald's or Wendy's or, what is it, Burger King, anybody else. And it helps neutralize your meats. You can also add breadcrumbs, but this way I didn't feel it was needed because of the cornstarch. I'm going to lose one of my gloves because I want to keep it clean so I can use the spoon. And use my other hand that still has a glove to help form. I would suggest, because I have done this with some cute little nuggets, to ask them to keep their gloves on while you are scooping. Because all of a sudden we're grabbing everything. And if like you have your gloves on, it gives you that moment where you can engage with a project and know that, okay, so it's time to just do this. Is that out of the shot? Sorry, bro. Sorry about that. I thought that was still there. I was wrong. I'm trying to keep them about the same size. You don't need to go crazy with it, but it also will give you the confidence to feel like you can make it the same size without trying to measure things all the time. I really just want you to feel more confident in the kitchen and just throw it together and go. Everything's going to be fine. I mean, it could be worse. It could always be worse. My grandfather would definitely always tell you it could always be worse, and that's how you know he was Eastern European. He was always just the glasses, yeah. My Bulgarian friends, thumbs up. Yep, half. What is it? It's not half full. It is half empty. Why would you even bother? There's not enough water for everybody. We are going to die. So don't panic. We're going to go as far as we can. Anyhow, and we're going to keep making these. That one was a little bigger, so I've just decided to make a little smaller one. And you can be like kind of rough with them. Throw together. I know I should have put another recipe in first, but that's okay. Because we're here now, and since you're working with raw chicken, don't do anything else until the raw chicken is done. It is a moment where you can just be present and with it, and then also we're teaching that to our children at the same time. Because patience is so difficult, to say the very least. Depending on how big the nuggets are, you can get up to 20 is the most I've ever done. And they were like cute bite-sized pieces. But today I just wanted to go for about like 15 to 12, like really hearty. Because this is also one of my mom's favorite meals that I'll make for her and myself. It is her birthday this week. So we obviously are going to make mom all her favorite things. Chicken nugget salad is definitely up there. We got one more. Okay. Taste tester guy, if we're all going to be honest with each other. So while we still have it, immediately just put this in the dishwasher. We don't have to think about it anymore. Oop. You'll end up baking the chicken nuggets for about 30 to 45 minutes. I have the oven at 425 because when you open your oven, you're losing heat. So I always start my temperatures a little higher than I would normally have them. Woo! Don't drop your towel in the oven. Real fast, our chicken nuggets. We're going to give them another 5 minutes, but before we do, I'm just going to grab our spatula and smush to give it more of that nugget shape that we love when we go to the fast food restaurants. And as you see, they got like nice and golden and crispy. We should have used the little guy, but we've committed to this way now. These were in the oven about 25 minutes. And like I said, I want them from 30 to about 40, 45, depending on how hot your oven is. I have been cooking things today, so my oven has stayed hot, and that also has helped the cooking process of everything. If you keep your oven on all day, it's going to be good for you in whatever you're baking, because you won't lose as much heat. Hang on, it's hot. I can't just lift it. And they're gonna go back in the oven. But just so you can see them real fast, we have a nice crunch from that cheese, and we didn't use a lot of cheese. In total, we used about 1/3 of a cup because I did measure it and wrote it down before we got our chicken nuggets are done. But we are gonna give the sweet potato another 15 minutes because we have it wrapped up in there. And timers in this moment are our friend. But they're over there sizzling, looking fast.